Ready to dump Lee Baldwin? My attorney friend can't wait to take over your case.
I don't want anyone from the Yellow Pages or some cheesy TV commercial.
He's former counsel to Lance Pharmaceuticals, and he comes complete with a chip on his shoulder where Mr. Baldwin is concerned.
What's his name and how much does he want?
Darren Leopold. And he's worth every penny you'll be paying him.
And how soon until Lee gets the axe?
Interesting choice of words. It should be fairly soon.
What is soon, Chris? Lucy's probably already getting Christina fitted for high heels.
Leopold is filing papers for Lee's removal as we speak. He's also drawing up a prenuptial agreement for us. Pookie.
You'll get your patent money as long as you help me get out of here and back with my little girl.
Oh, thank you, Eve.
Sure.
Yeah, I just hate to keep you. You both have to go to work.
Oh, no, I have time. Don't worry.
Well, can you make any sense out of this letter?
My darling Mary, I was afraid this would happen, and now my worst fears have come true. I have realized that I am unfit to be your husband.
That is ridiculous.
Please forgive me for failing you. Do not look for me. You are too sweet an angel for a man like me to clip your wings. I am forever yours, Victor.
Where on earth could he have gone?
You're not still upset about that.
You have a phone number listed under the name Bill Dyson, and don't bother trying to deny it. Or should I find a phone, dial a number, to see if anything rings in his apartment?
No, that won't be necessary.
Victor, if you're in trouble, I just want to know.
Did Victor take all of his things?
Yes, most of his clothes are gone. Kevin, please tell me you have an answer.
David, we're decent. Well, I hope it's a suicide note on tape.
Hey, so what do you think? How do I look?
Where did you get the papoose pack?
I guess Gail got it down from the attic when she was getting all of Serena's old clothes out. But you know what? I really think it could use some rhinestones, maybe some satin trim, you know, bows.
The papoose pack's supposed to be wearing around back.
No, when they're this little, it stays front, then it goes in the back.
Is she sleeping?
Yeah, can't you tell? Keep your voice down. She's sound asleep. I think this is kind of great for them. You know, they feel all warm like they're in the womb again. Look at her. She's my sweet baby girl. She's resting.
Sure.
Shh, shh, shh. Quick, get the phone, get the phone.
Hello? Hey, Mac, how you doing?
What is it?
Wait a sec. The woman who dropped Christina off at the ball, they found her. Yeah, hey. Well, look, yeah, we want to get this straightened out. Okay, we'll come down there, Mac. Thanks, bye.
No. No. No.
Lucy, we have to take Christina down to the police station so Janelle can identify her.
No, because this Janelle person, whoever she is, she doesn't deserve Christina. She abandoned her.
I know, but we gotta find out what's going on. Come on, let's go.
It doesn't make sense for Victor to walk away from you or from the marriage.
The note is all he left behind?
Yes. Well, I knew something was bothering him. I knew it since we came back from our honeymoon, but, well, I mean, he was so moody.
But Victor has been so happy since he's been with you. What possibly could have changed?
Well, it must be what he said in the letter, that he's always been concerned about not being a good husband, and I guess those concerns just got the best of him.
Mary, did he say anything at all to you? Anything that would make you think he was planning to leave?
Well, you know your father. He always kept things inside so he could work them out for himself.
Did he take anything?
Just some clothes.
Not even his briefcase?
Well, I don't even know that. I wasn't worried about his things.
I'll get it.
Mr. Collins?
Yeah.
Package, please. Sign here, please. Thank you.
Thank you. It's an express letter. To me
From Victor.
Hey, Mac, thanks for calling us.
So, where's this Janelle person?
She threatened to clam up unless I let her make a phone call.
Call who? Who would that be? She doesn't have any friends. Anybody could just abandon a little baby like that, throw it away like an old shoe, can't have friends.
Well, there's got to be more to it than that.
Look at that smile. How could anybody do that to her?
Sounds like this little lady is getting to you. I'm sure it's tough to stay detached.
Well, we knew that the mother could possibly show up. So let's go in and see if Janelle's off the phone and find out what's going on.
You better not blow me off this time. I'm in trouble.
How could you just abandon Christina in a public place?
I gave her to Tammy, a friend of mine, after you were too busy to help me out. Now the cops are all over me.
What cops?
Here at the station, they picked me up.
Oh, no.
They want to know where I got the baby, so you better do something fast, or I'm going to tell them you gave her to me.
Not a good idea, Janelle. Look, just sit tight, keep your mouth shut. Help is on the way.
Dear Monk, you've undoubtedly heard from Mary by now, and I hope she is there by your side so you can help each other. My sudden departure hurts you both and so many others. Believe me, I never wanted that.
Does he say anything about why he left?
No. Please don't try to track me down. If you hold out hope, it'll only hurt more. I can never come back.
It does say that he loves you, Kevin, and Mary you too.
Poor darling Victor. How could he do this?
Wait, it goes on. If you have to hate me, how can I blame you? But if in some part of your hearts you can know that I love you, then try and forgive me.
Say goodbye to the rest of my friends. Someday I hope you will understand. Victor. It sounds so final.
Damn it, Victor.
Kevin,
Maybe he'll come to his senses and return to us.
it's possible that he could have had a relapse and he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I don't think so. He's been taking his medication like clockwork.
Even if he were off his meds, he wouldn't have been so organized. This is something different. He could be in real trouble.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling.
Well, he has been distracted, but I mean, he never indicated any kind of trouble.
Victor plays things close to the vest. But I've seen hints lately that indicate a whole other side to him.
Well, he has traveled so much around the world, and he knows so many different people.
Maybe we can get in contact with some of those people.
Well, I don't know the first thing about most of them.
Either he's had a breakdown, or he's in real trouble. Either way, we have to find him.
Oh, Victor, when he doesn't want to be found, there's no way.
Well, for starters, if you don't mind, maybe we could look around your apartment.
Yes, of course.
Maybe Victor left something behind that could point us in the right direction.
All right, Janelle's off the phone. Are you ready?
Lucy?
Yeah, okay, little one. This is it. Maybe we find your real mommy, or maybe we get to keep you.
Lucy, Janelle is not too thrilled about being dragged down to the station here. I mean, she's not the cooperative type, if you catch my drift.
Yes. No, Mac, I know if I come on too strong, I'm not going to get anything out of her, so I will be on my best behavior.
Good.
We'll be back.
I'll stay out here with the baby.
Right. Okay. Okay, there's a bottle in the diaper bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Janelle. I'm Scott Baldwin.
How do you do? Is Christina... is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. She's great. This is Lucy Coe.
I know you. I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't think so.
Oh, my goodness. You were at Kelly's. I saw you at Kelly's, and I admired your adorable baby. That had to be Christina. Oh, my gosh, you were the one who abandoned her.
Don't lay this on me.
But you left her. You actually left her. She's the one.
Lucy. Just, hey, you know what? Let's sit down here, okay? Let's have a nice, friendly conversation.
That's bull.
Look, we're all concerned about Christina. You're not her mother, are you?
Afraid not.
Okay, well, we need to know who is, all right? Now, first, you said that she was your sister's, and then Mac did a little checking and found out that you have 3 brothers. No sister.
She's not my birth sister. Big deal.
Okay, then who are you protecting? Did somebody pay you some money to take the baby and keep your mouth shut? Is that what's going on here?
I didn't do it for the money. I love kids. I'd never hurt one, and I'd never let anybody else hurt one.
Okay, I believe you. Because I remember seeing you at Kelly's with Christina, and you were wonderful with her. You cared about her. It was obvious that you really cared about her. Well, Scott and I care about her, too, so much. We just want to make sure she has the best of everything. We want to give her a home.
And that's what we've been kind of doing, you know, for a little bit now.
You're kind of playing mom and dad to her, and we want to keep doing that, but we can't. I mean, if she has a real mother out there, maybe she's lost, and maybe the mother is so worried and concerned about her. Can you imagine what she must be going through? Because I know you really do care about Christina.
I only left her like that because my boyfriend said he wanted to take me to L.A. for a fresh start.
And it's obvious that you took really good care of her.
Oh, yes, because she's healthy and happy. You do want the best for her, I can tell.
Meaning you and Mr. Baldwin.
Well, if it was to work out that way.
It sure would be a gift to all of us.
But you see, we can't adopt her until we know who the mother is.
And, of course, if the mother wants her back.
She must be crazy, don't you think? To let her go.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to know who the mother is, Janelle.
My client is not going to say another word.
And who might you be?
Darren Leopold. And Miss Murphy doesn't have anything else to say.
Well, Janelle could use an attorney, but I think in her heart, she knows what she has to do. Don't you, Janelle?
What she has to do now is leave because this interview is over. Come on.
Janelle? Hey, you were this close to finding out who you belong to, you know?
And that lawyer shows up.
Yeah. You know, Janelle looked very surprised. I don't think she was expecting him.
No, I would like to know who hired that lawyer because it wasn't Janelle.
No, you're right. But she was definitely relieved when he did show up.
Oh, why wouldn't she be? You know, if you take those street years away from that girl, I think she's just a sweet kid.
I think you're right. She's definitely afraid of something, though. You don't think that maybe she really could be Christina's mother, do you?
No. Tammy told us that she's known her for years, and she said that she's never seen Janelle pregnant.
Right. Okay, so we're back to square one. We have a mom and dad somewhere. We don't know where. Oh, I know if you could talk, you'd tell us, wouldn't you? You'd tell us.
Well, maybe we should get her to talk. Come on. Tell us who your mother is.
Oh, look at you. You have fallen as much in love with this baby as I have. So what happened to all those warnings you kept giving me?
I don't know. I guess I should have been listening to myself, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. You have reeled us in, haven't you? You've just reeled our hearts in like a couple of big flounders.
Let's see, what are we gonna do?
You mean if we have to give her back? I don't know. I think my heart will break to about 1,000,000 pieces.
So the whole time you were asking Janelle who her mother Was.
I just kept thinking, what am I doing? In the back of my head, I kept seeing myself saying, what are you doing? What if she actually blurts out a name and we have to give her back? I think that would just about kill me.
But you kept asking those questions. You're a hell of a girl.
Right back at you, Scott Bowen. I couldn't believe you. I know 10 years ago you would have grabbed Janelle by the throat and just throttled her till she said something, but you took it easy on her. You kind of worked her pretty good, and you said nice things, and you did really good.
Well, and the Lucy I remember wouldn't have given a hoot. Whatever we wanted.
We just took it, didn't we, pal?
We took, and we didn't care who got hurt.
Boy, what the heck happened to us?
Well, I think it was Dominique, and I think it was Serena. And now, I'm afraid to say it, we're just reformed sinners.
Oh, ew. Well, I hope not completely, right?
Coast is clear. Why don't we just grab the kid and get out of here?
I'd do it in a minute.
Mom, I got your message. What happened?
Oh, well, we're not really sure, but Victor's left, and we don't think he's coming back.
She's a little bit shaky right now, Frank.
Yeah, I can see that. He walked out on you?
He's gone. We don't know why or where.
Did you guys have a fight?
No, it was nothing like that. No, he's been distracted lately, but I wasn't expecting this. And he left me this note.
Unfit to be your husband. You got that right.
This isn't like Victor. I don't care what he put in that letter. There's more to it than that.
Kevin thinks he's in some kind of trouble.
Mary, do you mind if we start looking around?
No, go right ahead.
It's a good idea. What are we looking for?
Business cards, memos, anything with Victor's handwriting on.
Okay. Well, if it's paper, it's history.
Mary, why do you keep a paper shredder?
Well, for credit card receipts, so people won't steal our numbers. Victor was paying bills last night, and he was using it.
When's the trash collected?
Oh, not until tomorrow.
Better check this out.
Sorry it took so long. Lawyer was giving me the runaround.
Okay, so did Janelle say anything else at all?
Look, Leopold said that the baby came from a woman that Janelle barely knew, another prostitute. But he was clear about one thing. The biological mother did not want to keep Christina.
So Janelle actually thought she could raise this little baby all by herself?
Yeah, until she tried it, and then she freaked out. But by then, the mother was gone.
I don't buy it.
Neither do I. Supposedly, Janelle only knows the mother's street name, which means there's no way to track her down. Look, Leopold has every angle covered.
Okay, Mac, let's just throw her in jail until she's ready to tell the truth, right?
Lucy, we have nothing to charge her with. But listen, we're not giving up, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Mac.
All right.
She's still ours.
Yeah, for now. We keep falling in love with you over and over and over again. It's just going to make it that much harder and harder if her mother shows up and wants her back.
I know. It's a hell of a gamble.
Yes, it is.
But I'm not going to give her to another family. Are you?
No, I haven't even considered that even for a second.
Victor must have been working overtime to shred all this paper.
He must have been planning his getaway. What a guy.
If he was planning anything, he had a good reason for it.
Mary, why don't we go get some coffee?
Oh, good. Yes. It beats standing here worrying.
Okay, you want to tell me what's going on?
I wish I knew, Frank.
You don't have a clue?
He didn't say anything to me.
What? So he pulls a Jimmy Hoffa and to hell with the people who care about him?
I don't know what was going on in his mind.
Yeah, what mind? Your father spent how many years bouncing in and out of institutions? One of his sons was a serial killer. The other was a whacked-out stalker. You know, I never wanted my mother to marry Victor, but she was walking on air, so I kept my mouth shut.
That marriage was a good thing for both of them.
Until the groom decided he'd had enough.
I don't believe that's what happened.
I don't care what you believe. He said it himself. He never should have married my mother. He knew from the start he couldn't cut it.
You know, for all my father's imperfections, he's worked hard to pull his life together. And he would never intentionally hurt someone or threaten to hurt them, especially for his own gain, unlike you. Underneath it all, he's a decent man. He doesn't have a taste for blackmail or putting eyeballs in people's food.
You get your father's garbage out of my mother's apartment right now, and you can start.
Oh, what happened? What's going on in here? Oh,
Frank was helping me look.
in Victor's accordion?
And you found those inside?
These could be exactly what we're looking for.
Dr. Ramsey,
Your lawyer sprang me.
did you tell the cops anything about me?
No.
Well, at least you did something right.
And I'm wondering, why did I bother?
Because you abandoned a baby that I paid you to take care of. Instead of letting you rot in jail, I got your first-class attorney, which is more than you deserve. So how about a little gratitude?
Okay. Thanks for putting me through hell. I hope I never hear from you again.
Yeah, well, the feeling's mutual.
Hey, Lucy, look, she's looking at me kind of funny.
That is a funny face she's looking at. You know what that means? I think it means she wants to stay with us. She doesn't want to go anywhere.
I don't remember Serena having this look when she was this age.
Well, you know, all babies are different.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now watch, stand clear, because I did drop Serena on her head when she was this age.
No, be careful.
Here we go.
There you go. There you go. Okay, you're okay. You're okay.
What do you think she's going to be when she grows up?
I don't know. I did see her eyeing that policewoman's badge, though. Maybe a policeman.
Oh, don't say a cop. Please don't say a cop. She could be anything, but you know what? Maybe a nice career in showbiz.
I don't think so. How about, a farmer?
Hey, a farmer wouldn't be bad. She could grow apple trees out there, keep me in apples for the rest of my life.
Yeah, maybe come up with a whole new kind of apple, you know, like the Christina apple.
The sweet apple.
That's right. Oh, look at us. Here we are, you know, planning our future and talking about we have a lot of time together like she's already ours. Hey, what's this?
Oh, that's a video that Bordiso sent over. It's probably more of his comedy act.
Oh. Are these the diskettes that you found in Victor's accordion?
Yeah, but I haven't looked at them yet. I thought I'd go through all the paper that Victor shredded before he left.
And?
Trying to piece these together is the ultimate brain teaser.
Gee, it's a shame Victor isn't here. That's exactly the type of puzzle he would love. What exactly do you expect to find?
Well, I was hoping for nice big block letters that said I went that away, but right now I'd settle for a credit card receipt, an airline itinerary, anything.
Kevin, did you ever consider the possibility that the reason for Victor leaving is truly what he said in his letter?
No, I don't believe that Victor left because the responsibility of a wife and family was too much for him. No.
You know, earlier when we were talking to Mary, I got the distinct impression that she was holding something back. And now, my dear, I get that same impression from you.
I'm not sure telling you everything I know is best for you.
Well, why don't you let me be the judge of that, huh?
Okay. I just found out that for over 40 years, Victor was a spy.
Hello.
How is Christina?
She's fine.
You think you could be a little more generic?
Okay. She's dandy.
Chris, I want to know how she's eating, how she's sleeping. Does she cry a lot?
No matter what you think of Lucy Coe, she's completely devoted to your little bundle of joy. Considering how difficult it is to find decent childcare these days, you should be grateful.
Christina belongs with me, her mother. Oh, I want out of here.
Ooh, not taking your chill pills, are you, Pookie?
And you're not stuck in here all day finger painting. So what the hell is that lawyer you dug up doing to get rid of Lee?
Oh, well, haven't you heard? Seems your current guardian has done a shameful job. That awful Lee Baldwin has been abusive towards you.
Tell me more.
He's used mind games to deliberately hinder your recovery. Inexcusable behavior on Baldwin's part, which is why he has to be removed immediately.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, Christina went to sleep without even finishing up her little bottle. So you said Bordiso sent this tape, huh?
Yeah, a messenger dropped it off a little while ago.
Was there a note or anything with it?
No, just the tape.
You know, I really am not interested in anything he does or says or anything. So why don't we just toss it and not give him the pleasure of knowing we watched it?
Lucy, I'd like to know what he's up to.
Wait, Scott, wait, what are you doing? We can't watch that. It's a movie. I have to have popcorn before we watch a movie. Okay, if we're going to watch it, we might as well enjoy it. So I want some yogurt. I've been dying for that frozen cherry yogurt. Could you go get a quart of it, maybe? And I'll go clean up Christine's bedding.
Lucy, I doubt he sent a copy of the Titanic, okay? Could you fetch the remote? You know, because I want to see what's going on. As far as there's more of these threats.
Oh, you don't start without me, okay? Just hold on. I'm going to go run and see if Christina wants to finish the rest of that bottle, okay? I'll be right back.
No, you know what? I'll go do it. You've been chasing up and down those stairs all day. It's my turn. My turn.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
And this whole time you never knew?
My whole life, I always believed that Victor was a workaholic math professor. If I knew what he was really up to all the times he was gone, it might have made my loneliness a little more bearable.
Oh, well, probably not. If you want a father around and he's not, there's pretty much no consolation.
You know, I used to get so angry at him. I knew there was something wrong with my mother. So I spent a lot of time wishing my father were home because my mother would act differently towards Ryan and I when he was there.
But in the past few years, you have managed to put all those past hurts into perspective and form a loving relationship with Victor. That's incredible, Kevin. That is absolutely incredible. I can't tell you that if my father showed up on my doorstep after all these years, that I would be able to do the same as you did.
You could if you both wanted it. You know, for someone with such an awful childhood, you turned into a remarkably well-adjusted adult.
Excuse me? Who are you calling well-adjusted?
Hey, I think I can read this.
What is it?
It's the guest list for Victor and Mary's wedding. You know, I have formed a great relationship with Victor. And that's why I don't believe that he's the kind of man who would abandon his family on a whim. The only reason he would have left the way he did is if he thought he was in danger in Port Charles.
We'll find him, Kevin. We will find him. And in the meantime, I'm going to help you with all this stuff. I used to be pretty good at puzzles, so...
I hope so, because even with both of us working on it, it'll take us at least a month.
Well, then we better get started now, shouldn't we?
Dr. Randy Marauder, I see you.
What in the devil's name is this?
Looks like a court summons for a hearing in the matter of guardianship filed by Darren Leopold on behalf of Julie Devlin.
Instigated by you.
Julie's been complaining about you for some time now.
I've read the charges. particularly the one about my refusal to let Julie share her DL-56 profits with you. I'm sure that upset her terribly.
Well, as a matter of fact, it did. Now, you're a lawyer, not a doctor, so I wouldn't expect you to understand, but Julie's trying to make amends for the harm she's done.
So of all the people she's hurt, you've suffered the most? I don't think so.
Making restitution is part of her therapy. Your refusal to help has interfered with her recovery.
That's hogwash. You're not interested in her recovery, you're interested in her money.
You're the one who's getting a big fat fee to manage the Devlin estate.
I'm gonna fight this to the end.
You go right ahead. But you're not gonna win this one, Mr. Baldwin.
So, how is she? How's she doing?
Oh, fast asleep.
Wow. How in the world did you manage to get her to go back down so quickly?
Well, you know, a little technique I had when Serena was about that age.
Really? I want to know. Share your expertise with me.
Oh, I don't think you're ready for it.
Oh, no, I am. Please, go ahead. How did you do it?
No. It's very complicated here, you know, and if you don't get it right away, I don't want you to be disappointed, because it is tricky.
I won't. I want to learn from the master. Go ahead. Hit me. Tell me. Come on.
All right.
Okay.
Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. That. Wait a minute. What are you laughing about here? Do you want to learn this or not? Because I will stop
okay,
right now. I'll stop.
Please.
Okay.
Please go on.
Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Out came the sun, dried up water spout. Itsy bitsy spider climbed back up.
And so that works. That works.
Yeah,
No.
it worked. It always
okay, wait.
worked.
I have a different version. May I share mine with you?
Different. So you knew this.
I knew it, but it's different. And so let's just see if you like
well,
this
then
one.
let me see yours is any better, but mine works.
I'm going to...
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. How am I doing so far?
Well, I don't feel any sleep coming on, but keep going. See what happens.
Okay. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider came out to play again.
That is one frisky little spider.
Mm-hmm. You know what I was thinking? Was Christina's asleep, taking her little nap, and Serena's not going to be home from school for hours and hours and hours. So I was thinking, you know, summer's coming, and Serena's going to be home from school all the time. This will probably be the only opportunity we have to enjoy this big firehouse all to ourselves.
Kevin, as a friend, I'll do everything I can to help you find Victor. But officially, my hands are tied. I mean, the letters Victor wrote made it clear that he left town of his own free will.
I believe he left because he was in danger.
Who would want to harm Victor?
You may not find this easy to believe, but Victor's been working for the federal government since he was in his early 20s.
Wait a minute. When you say working for the government...
I mean undercover, code-breaking, espionage. I just found out a few days before he went missing.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, Victor's a brilliant mathematician. He's fluent in several languages, an international traveler. Long absence from home. I mean, it makes sense with everything you've told me about how he was when you were growing up. But you're saying he's still in the business?
That's what I'm afraid of. This whole thing came to light because I found a passport with Victor's picture in it, but the name is for someone called Bill Dyson.
Possessing a fake passport is a federal offense.
Unless the federal government provided it, but I don't know that.
Well, we can't very well call the CIA and say, hey, do you happen to have a Victor Collins working undercover for you?
No, and even if you could, you'd probably end up getting him in more trouble than he is already.
which is why I need you to bend the rules just a little bit for me.
Consider him bent.
Great.
Listen, I will also get in touch with my contacts at the WSB.
What's the WSB?
The World Security Bureau.
I promise I'll do everything I can, officially and unofficially. I've got to tell you, trying to track a guy down that's been undercover for 40 years, it's not going to be a cakewalk.
I know. Finding Victor is going to be a hell of a lot harder than finding your average missing person.
Hello?
It's Chris.
What's the matter? Is Christina okay?
Don't worry, this is a good news call. I just got through with a knockdown dragout with Lee Baldwin.
Let me guess. He just got the petition for change of guardianship.
And he hit the roof.
Oh, I can imagine. Do you think we have a chance of making these accusations stick?
Well, Darren's a pit bull. By the time he's finished in court, Lee Baldwin will look like a self-serving mercenary who's blocked your recovery. You may even have grounds to sue for mental cruelty.
Chris, we can't afford to be too cocky. I mean, Lee has an excellent reputation. It's one of the reasons I hired him in the first place.
At the very least, the waters will be so muddy that the court will have no choice but to appoint a new guardian just to straighten it all out.
Okay. Maybe we can be just a little cocky.
And I've saved the best news for last.
What's that?
Leopold's figured out a way to get me back in to visit you.
Well, I certainly am glad you are a man who knows how to seize the moment.
Yes, I do seize the moment. You know what? I feel so good right now that I don't really care what Bordisa was up to, but I still would like to see what the tape says.
Right now?
Yeah, what I do right now. Here's the remote control. I'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, here, let me have it. You want to sign here? Fine. Here. Here, here's a little towel.
Oh, so, who was that at the door?
The messenger. Don sent the stuff over. It suspects on the distribution of the Serena line.
So great. That's fantastic. I didn't realize he was going to get it over here so quickly. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that maybe I should move my office here into the firehouse since I'm taking care of Christina now.
I'm all for having you as close as possible, but that's a lot of trouble to go through when we don't know for sure that we're going to get to keep the baby.
You know, I know in my heart that she is meant to be with us, so I just want to enjoy every moment. And, hey, I happen to run a company that I could work anywhere I want. I want to work here at the firehouse. Maybe I could put a crib and my computer and my desk in the guest room, and we could be together making executive decisions.
So you can match your toenail polish with your shoes.
No, I always match my polish to my purses. The point is she's been bounced around so much, that poor little girl, that Christina needs a very stable environment, and that's what I want to give her.
Then we'll have the office, firehouse. We'll all live here in one big shoe. All right, now, where is the remote control? Here it is. Isn't working. And this tape is all goofed up.
Well, you know what? I think that's for the best. I really don't want to be sucked back into one of Davey's horrible games.
No, I want to know what he's up to. I'm going to go to his hotel room and find out right now.
Okay, then fine. I'm gonna go with you.
No, now listen, we can't leave the baby alone. Serena's going to be home, so I'll just go over there and find out what he is up to, all right? I'll take care of it. I'll catch you later.
Oh, okay.
Evie?
I need to speak with you right away.
Lucy. Well, tell me, did Scott and you enjoy our little home movie?
No, the tape was ruined, and he didn't have a chance to watch it.
Well, now, don't you worry, because I have plenty more copies available.
I just want to see you right now.
Well, I'm flattered.
Don't be. Just, can you come over?
I'm on my way.
Anything interesting on those discs?
Oh, computer games mostly, like Dungeons and Dragons-ish. You assume a personality and role play. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh, I'll get it.
Thanks.
Hello, ma'am. I have a vacuum cleaner here that will change your life.
Oh, Ramsey, I knew that doctor thing wasn't going to work out for you.
Where are your manners? Let me in.
Where are your manners? Why didn't you call first?
I'm here to see Kevin.
All right, come on in. Kevin, there's a really obnoxious salesman here to see you.
Hello, Chris.
Kevin? I see Eve is decorating your place like she did mine.
What can I do for you?
We need your help.
Who's we?
Julie and I. I need to get back in to see her.
Ferncliff has strict orders not to allow visits from any of Julie's friends.
Well, that's just it. I'm not going to see her as a friend. I'm going to see her as her fiancé.
Well, I didn't know rotten liars could drive quite so fast.
Oh, when you call, Lucy, I hop too. My, what sweet domesticity. You've become quite the little mummy, haven't you?
I enjoy that. It's something you can't understand, I'm sure, because you've lost your capacity to love.
Well, maybe I could find it again with the right woman. Is that why you called me?
No. No, it isn't.
I didn't think so.
I called you over here because we discussed the fact that you weren't going to tell Scott or anyone else about what happened between us, and yet you sent that video over here. I want to know why.
Because I have a bone to pick with Mr. Baldwin.
I don't think that's the only reason.
No?
No, I don't. I think you think, yeah, if Scott finds it first, great. But if I find it first, that just gives you much more leverage to manipulate me with.
That's what I love about you, Lucy, your ability to grasp the situation.
Let's get right down to it. What is it going to cost me to make sure you don't show that tape to Scott?
Diesel. You're much better to deal with when you're not around.
You can't possibly be engaged to Julie.
We both know how it feels to be the town pariah. Maybe that's what pushed us together.
Yeah, but being pushed together because people don't like you is a far cry from being in love.
Look, she says I'm making a difference in her life. Is it love? Maybe, maybe not. I don't care.
Julie may be institutionalized for the rest of her life.
I can live with that as long as I can still see her. I was hoping maybe you could talk to the administration at Ferncliff and get her visiting privileges restored.
Not until I'm convinced it would benefit Julie's recovery. I'll have to have a talk with her first.
Well, anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated. And you, close your mouth, you'll attract flies.
Any theories? He's your friend.
I would have him committed for jumping into something like this if I didn't think there was more to it.
The part of Dr. Karen Wexler is now being played by Marie Wilson.
Joe's a lost cause. No, 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 no. Damn. Hello?
Frank?
Karen?
Am I calling at a bad time?
No, not at all. What's up?
Are you hungry? I overshopped, and I thought maybe you'd like to come over and help me get through the food in my fridge.
Expert food inhaler at your service. Should I bring something?
Just yourself?
I can do that.
I want you to destroy the tape you made of us in your limo. And I want you to destroy any other tapes you happen to have made of us. Without my consent, by the way.
Ooh, but if I do that, Scott will never be able to see it.
You sent the tape over here for a reason. You want something. I want to know what it is so I can just go on with my life.
Break off your engagement with Scott, and that tape will never see the light of day.
Oh, Bordizzo, there's only one way to find out what you're up to.
Maid service.
Look, I don't know what kind of leverage you really think you have on me, but it's taken Scott and me years to get where we are today. I'm not about to give him up.
If you really love the guy, you wouldn't have been able to sleep with me, memory or no memory.
That's as far from the truth as anybody can possibly be. Look, I want out. I don't want to be in your world. Your world is very dark and very scary. So I'm getting out right now. I'm going to tell Scott everything. And then what will you have? Absolutely nothing.
No one has ever mistaken me for dear Abby, but even I know that if you tell him, he'll kick you out of here. At least my way you can preserve your pride.
You underestimate Scott.
Hey, Missy, do you have any cookies? What are you doing here?
Come here, sweet pea. Mr. Bordizzo was leaving now.
Such a happy homemaker. Enjoy it while you can.
Daddy's going to be mad when I tell him that that man was here.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Your dad will probably be very angry that that man was here. So let's make a little deal, okay? Just between us. Let me be the one to tell your daddy he was here.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. I just want to tell your daddy everything that happened, so then everything will be okay.
Freshly picked from the side of the road.
How pretty. They look a little thirsty. Come on in.
Something smells good. Like smoke.
2 minutes here and already criticizing my cooking?
No, not at all. I love smoke.
Oh, well, I thought we'd grill steaks, smart guy. If you think you could do a better job with the fire, be my guest.
My mother said never show up empty-handed.
So how are the newlyweds doing?
You haven't heard? Victor had a meltdown. He's gone AWOL.
You're kidding. Victor adores Mary.
Well, not enough to keep from taking off.
Kevin must be so worried.
You are always thinking about other people. That is such an amazing quality.
Compliments won't distract me. Are you ready to show your stuff, Grill Master?
Yeah, I was getting to that. All right. Whoa! Okay, you've got a decent start here, but building the perfect fire is an art, so pay attention. There will be a test afterwards.
Wait. I forgot to open the draft at the bottom. Hence the smoke.
I see the student has now become the teacher.
I have bread baking. Watch the fire. I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
News of our engagement didn't exactly light a fire under Kevin's butt to help us out.
Then try again. Once more with feeling, Chris. My daughter needs me.
Now, it's up to you to persuade Kevin to get me back in there to visit you. He's not buying it from me.
Thanks for trying, Mac.
Any luck on Victor's Bill Dyson alias?
Nada. How you coming with Victor's discs?
Well, I hit an icon, and voila! I got hooked up to other gamers on the internet. Do you recognize any of these names?
Gordy is one of Victor's contacts. I have no idea who Vladimir is.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We have to join the game. But we need Victor's password first, so I was thinking maybe it could be Mary, so let's try that.
No.
Okay.
All right. Knowing Victor, it's going to be something that's either right under our nose or something we have no chance of ever guessing.
Exactly.
Try Mon Cherie.
Okay. No.
No. Try Monk.
Monk. That's it? That's it? And on the third try, you go, boy. That's nice. Victor used your nickname. You know, he loves you very much.
I just wish he trusted me enough not to take off the way he did.
Hey, don't lose sight of what you two have built. You know, you guys could be the poster children for repairing father-son relationships.
Well, the posters have been torn around the edges. But I know he wouldn't have left if you weren't in real trouble. I have to find out what's going on.
State your request.
A pizza with extra pepperoni.
Try typing Bill Dyson to meet with Gordy.
Gordy is unavailable. Gordy has posted one message. Download now.
Yes.
Access terminated.
What?
Oh, darn, it shut down.
All right. There must have been a crash virus piggybacked on the download. Let's reboot and try it again. Hello?
Kevin, it's Julie.
Julie, what can I do for you?
Are you available to come over here? There are some issues we need to discuss.
Well, actually, you just caught me in the middle of something.
It's okay. Listen, I'll do the reinstall, and that'll give you some time to go check on her if you want to.
I'll tell you what, Julie, I can be over there shortly. See you soon. I really hate to leave, but Julie is a responsibility that I can't shirk. Besides, she might be able to shed a little light on her engagement to Chris.
Yeah. What the heck do you think those two are up to?
I don't know. But whatever Julie's planning, I want to be ready for it.
Marshmallows make me think of summer nights when I was a kid and how clear the sky was.
Do you know this trick for finding the constellations? I'll show you. Put down your beer. Okay. Now, close one eye. Make a circle with your hand. Okay, now put the moon right in the middle. Okay, now go down 2 inches.
I just saw a shooting star.
Did you make a wish?
I don't know what I'm wishing for these days.
give it a shot. You know what I wished for?
It wasn't your stuff.
I made one anyway. I wished that you would let me return the favor and take you to dinner next week.
Serena and I are going to see 98 Degrees over at Jake's. Did you want to come?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll see if Neil wants to come.
Great. It's a date.
Okay.
Oh, we made a mess. Oh.
Yes, we did.
Can't take you anywhere.
Do you have a hose?
You bet I do. Reach for the sky, mister.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Oh. Oh. Yes. You are going to regret that.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes.
Oh.
I can't believe you did that.
Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Well, you can't go home like that. Come inside. Dry cleaners just dropped off a couple of Joe's shirts. Who would have thought I would have use for these?
Well, I can't say much for my brother's taste in shirts, but I can for his taste in women.
I guess we should call it a night.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I had fun. Thank you for coming, Frank.
Thank you.
Oh, Baldwin. You didn't have to steal the tapes. I would have given you as many as you could handle.
Hey, Lucy.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm swell.
You look like you swallowed a cockroach.
You didn't happen to run into Bordiso, did you?
No, he wasn't there, so I helped myself to some of these tapes. So let's see what this weasel is up to.
Scott, wait. Please wait. There's something, I need to tell you. And I know you're not gonna like it.